Before us is a remarkable robe, signed by a figure whose name resonates far beyond the world of boxing, an icon admired across the globe and deeply cherished by the guest who brought it in. This robe entered the guest's collection after a spirited bidding war at an NFL fundraiser where their determination secured it for $2,500.
What'd you pay for?
I paid $2,500. There was a gentleman in the room who bid it $2,000, so I went up to $2,500. There was no more bids.
It bears the unmistakable signature of the legendary Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. on January 17, 1942, in Louisville, Kentucky, was more than an extraordinary American boxer. He was a philanthropist, a social activist, and a man whose charisma and courage left an indelible mark on the 20th century. His mastery in the ring was matched only by his conviction outside it, as he spoke out for justice, equality, and human dignity. Over the course of his lifetime, Ali received numerous honors, among them the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2005 and induction into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990. What makes this robe even more remarkable is that it bears not one, but two inscriptions, one proudly signed Muhammad Ali and another carrying his earlier name, Cassius Clay. This dual signature captures both the man and the journey that defined him. Should this robe come to auction today, its value, enriched by history and the enduring legacy of its signer, would be expected to command an impressive price.
It's valued at about $1,500 to $2,000, so you're right there, right around what you paid for it. But as you acknowledge, you pushed a little bit.
This captivating photograph comes to us as a treasured inheritance, passed down to the guest by her late mother.
After she was gone, I was sitting around with all my siblings and we were bequeathing things to each other. They said, well, you're the yogi, because I'm a yoga teacher, so you should have the Gandhi, because they all knew how much I loved it.
Taken in the year 1946, it captures one of history's most revered figures, Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was a renowned Indian lawyer, anti-colonial nationalist, and political ethicist who played a pivotal role in leading India's struggle for independence from British rule. His life and philosophy of nonviolence inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the globe. Remarkably, this image was taken by Margaret Bourke White, a pioneering American photographer and photojournalist. Born on June 14, 1904 in New York City, Bourke White built a distinguished career capturing powerful images of industrial America, global conflict, and pressing social issues. Her passion for photography emerged early, and after studying at several colleges, she graduated from Cornell University. Her career took a decisive turn in 1929 when she became the first staff photographer for Fortune magazine. Over time, she cemented her place in history as a visual storyteller of exceptional skill and sensitivity.
And then became the first woman journalist for Life magazine at the inception of Life.
Among her most celebrated works is this iconic portrait of Gandhi, seated beside his spinning wheel. The image radiates both strength and serenity, embodying Gandhi's unwavering commitment to simplicity, self-sufficiency, and peace values at the heart of his leadership and life's work. Adding to its historical charm, this photograph is still housed in its original frame, enhancing its authenticity and collectible appeal. In today's auction market, such a historically significant and beautifully composed photograph of Gandhi would be expected to command a truly remarkable price.
Of between $40,000 and $50,000.
Wow.
What we have here is a musical treasure that the guest has been playing for more than 52 years. Crafted in 1962, this remarkable instrument was purchased for just $100 from a pawn shop at the time, a modest price for what would become a rare and highly coveted guitar. This is a sonic blue Fender Stratocaster, an iconic electric guitar produced by the legendary Fender Company. Founded in 1946 by Clarence Leonidas Leo Fender in Fullerton, California, Fender has shaped the sound of modern music with its innovative designs. The Stratocaster itself has become synonymous with versatility, comfort, and tone, earning its place as one of the most celebrated guitars in history. What makes this particular example so special is its rarity.
The more popular custom colors were Olympic white, candy apple red, and a darker blue that was called Lake Placid blue.
Okay.
Not many sonic blue Stratocasters were produced, making surviving examples extremely desirable among collectors. The color itself has a fascinating origin. It was adapted from automotive paint, specifically DuPont's shade, first seen on 1956 Cadillacs, adding both a distinctive look and historical charm. Over the years, the guest has received numerous offers for this guitar, a testament to its allure and market demand.
So what were you offered for it?
I was offered $35,000 for it one time, and then I refused that, and they offered me $40,000, but I refused that too.
In today's auction market, a rare vintage sonic blue Fender Stratocaster in well-preserved condition would be expected to command a truly impressive price.
A guitar like this might bring $45,000 and maybe even higher. So it's definitely desirable.
There is a certain warmth and sentiment in possessing a piece of jewelry that once belonged to a loved one, for it carries with it both treasured memories and a tangible link to the past.
I was a firstborn granddaughter, grandchild, and my grandfather always bought the best for his bride.
Such is the case with this exquisite bangle, a creation of the world-famous Cartier house. Cartier, the legendary French luxury brand, has long been celebrated for its mastery in crafting fine jewelry, timepieces, and accessories of exceptional beauty. The story began in the year 1847, when Louis-François Cartier took over the workshop of his master, Adolphe Picard, in Paris. Initially producing pieces for other workshops and jewelers, Cartier's destiny changed in 1856, when Princess Mathilde Bonaparte, niece of Napoleon I, requested the repair of a necklace. This encounter not only led to a series of purchases, but also earned Cartier its very first royal warrant, setting the stage for a legacy of elegance and prestige. The bangle presented here is a magnificent example of Cartier's artistry. The renowned tricolor gold bangle, also known as the Trinity bangle. Its design features 3 gracefully interlocked bands, each in a different hue: yellow gold, rose gold, and white gold, symbolizing love, friendship, and fidelity.
On the top, and then it's white gold in the middle, and then yellow gold in the bottom.
Discreetly stamped with Cartier and 750, this piece bears the mark of authenticity and the assurance of the finest craftsmanship.
And 750 is for 18-karat gold.
Okay.
The 2 C's on either side
Yes.
is the symbol for Cartier.
Right.
There is also the feature of the original Cartier box, in which this gold bangle was purchased in. In today's auction market, such a beautifully preserved Cartier tricolor gold bangle would be expected to command a truly exceptional price of.
I would say a conservative auction estimate would be between $3,000 and $5,000.
Hey, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And it's more to my heart too, but that's a great thing to know.
Showcased at this time is a striking print that once belonged to the father of our guest, a work that unites 2 legendary names from entirely different worlds, hockey and contemporary art.
And when he retired, he was invited to take all of the artwork from that office with him as a retirement gift, and this was one of the pieces that was in his office.
The subject of the image is none other than Wayne Gretzky, universally celebrated as the greatest hockey player of all time, and affectionately known as the Great One. Born on January 21, 1961, in Brantford, Ontario, Canada, Gretzky's extraordinary career spanned more than 2 decades. During that time, he broke countless records, earned multiple championships, and left an indelible mark on the sport.
He's the most famous hockey player in the history of the game, famous Edmonton Oiler, Hall of Famer.
His iconic jersey number, 99, serves as both the title and the central theme of this work. Remarkably, the artist behind this piece is Andy Warhol, the celebrated American visual artist, film director, and leading figure of the pop art movement. Born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Warhol began his career as a commercial illustrator before redefining the art world with his bold, innovative depictions of celebrity, culture, and consumerism. In his later years, Warhol turned his creative eye towards celebrated sports figures, producing portraits of athletes whose fame extended far beyond the playing field. This print, created near the end of Gretzky's career, captures both the intensity of the player and the distinct visual style that made Warhol's work so instantly recognizable.
This print was made in 1984. In 1984, he was basically bestowed the equivalent of knighthood in Canada.
It also carries the signature of both the artist and the player featured in the print. In today's auction market, a Wayne Gretzky '99 print by Andy Warhol, combining the legacies of two cultural icons, would be expected to command a truly remarkable price.
Its auction value would be $7,000 to $10,000.
Terrific. Excellent. Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
This remarkable glass sculpture was discovered by the guest in a small thrift store in Wisconsin, an unexpected find that reveals both artistic mastery and a touch of history.
It was hiding in the back. It caught my eye with the shape of it, and it has Mexico written on it. Both of my parents are from Mexico.
The piece was created by Feliciano Bejar, the celebrated Mexican artist and artisan born on July 14, 1920, in Jiquilpan, Michoacan.
He assisted his father as a young man. He was a street peddler, so handling small notions and bottles and trinkets and things like that.
Bejar is best known for his captivating magiscopios, innovative sculptures that merge materials such as glass, crystals, and lenses to manipulate light and create mesmerizing visual distortions. His works, often large in scale, invite viewers into a world where art and optical illusion intertwine. These sculptures, often featuring crystals and lenses, distort the viewer's perception and create a sense of wonder. What makes this sculpture unique is its modest size, suggesting it was designed for a desk or personal space, unlike the grander pieces Bejar often produced. The artist's name and the date, 1978, are inscribed on the front, serving as a mark of authenticity. An additional inscription at the base hints at the person for whom this piece may have been originally created, adding a personal layer to its provenance.
Someone's initials, Mexico, and then the date. In this case, it may have been a gift from him to someone which he had inscribed.
In the early 1990s, Bejar withdrew from the art world, disillusioned with the commercial aspect of art. In today's auction market, this glass sculpture by Feliciano Bejar would be expected to achieve an impressive retail value.
In a retail setting right now for $3,000. So it's a pretty great purchase.
Yes.
Books have long been a cornerstone of human culture, granting us entry into new worlds, perspectives, and realms of knowledge. This exceptional volume, The Hobbit, holds a story both on its pages and in its journey. It was presented to our guest's wife as a gift from a professor, an act that reflects the deep personal value of this treasured work.
I know it's a book that she treasures, mostly because of the relationship she had with the professor.
Written by J.R.R. Tolkien and first published in 1937, The Hobbit is a cornerstone of modern fantasy literature. The tale follows Bilbo Baggins, a humble hobbit leading a quiet life in Hobbiton who is drawn into an unexpected adventure with the wizard Gandalf and 13 dwarves. Their mission to reclaim their homeland and treasure from the fearsome dragon Smaug has enchanted readers for generations. What makes this particular copy truly extraordinary is that it is a first edition, a rarity in today's market. Even more remarkable, it bears Tolkien's own signature on the half-title page, a feature collectors greatly prize. The book also retains its original dust jacket, a rarity whose survival after so many decades is nothing short of remarkable. Though the dust jacket does show some condition issues, these are minor and do not significantly diminish its desirability.
And the flaps, and the only wear that you see are few little chips along the spine edge and along the joints where the joints meet the edge.
In fact, the combination of first edition status, the author's signature, and the original dust jacket make this one of the most coveted literary treasures to appear at auction. At auction, this signed first edition of The Hobbit, complete with original dust jacket, would be expected to command a price of
would be $80,000 to $120,000.
Oh, fantastic. Wow.
What we have here is a beautifully crafted pottery bowl, discovered by the guest during a visit to a thrift store, its charm immediately catching the eye. This remarkable piece was created by Galileo Chini, a man whose name holds great significance in the world of decorative arts. Born on December 2, 1873 in Florence, Italy, Chini grew to become a celebrated decorator, designer, painter, and potter. His creative spirit flowed seamlessly across different art forms, from vibrant stage designs to timeless ceramic masterpieces. Among his many talents, Chini was particularly renowned for his work with majolica, a traditional ceramic technique in which a white, opaque tin glaze is applied to the surface before painting. This method allowed him to achieve vivid, enduring colors and intricate designs, much like those that grace this bowl. The date on this bowl reads 1925, placing it squarely within the peak of Chini's career. During this period, his workshop in Borgo San Lorenzo was producing some of its most admired works, each piece embodying the elegance and sophistication that defined his name. This bowl, with its harmonious design and rich historical context, stands as a testament to that golden era of his artistry. When the guest acquired it, the price was a modest $33, an extraordinary bargain for such a remarkable work. Yet in today's auction market, the value of this rare and well-preserved Galileo Chini pottery bowl is expected to reach an impressive sum of
$5,000 and $7,000.
For many cooks, especially those who treasure culinary history, the thought of owning a copper pan once used by a legendary chef is nothing short of a dream come true. Such is the case for the guest's mother, who acquired these remarkable copper pans from an auction held in honor of the celebrated Julia Child.
My mother is involved with the food industry and has attended a few auctions throughout her professional career.
Julia Child was a pioneering American chef, author, and television personality who transformed the way Americans viewed cooking. Her culinary journey began in 1948 when she moved to France with her husband, Paul Child, who had been assigned to the United States Information Service. Immersed in the rich flavors and traditions of French cuisine, Julia discovered her passion and soon enrolled at the prestigious Cordon Bleu, where she trained under Max Bougnard and other master chefs.
With so many viewers out there, Julia Child once said that her first French meal was an opening up of the soul and the spirit, and she really communicated that.
Her dedication to sharing the art of French cooking with an American audience led her to co-found L'École des Trois Gourmands, a cooking school that welcomed aspiring chefs eager to learn the craft. Julia's groundbreaking cookbook, co-authored with Simone Beck and Louisette Bertholi, introduced authentic French recipes to American kitchens and quickly became a bestseller. The copper pans displayed here are substantial in weight, their solid construction a testament to the professional kitchens they once served in. One can easily imagine Julia Child herself skillfully lifting and maneuvering them during her television programs, bringing to life the dishes that inspired generations of home cooks. When the guest's mother purchased them at the Julia Child auction, the pans commanded a price of $3,300. In today's auction market, this exceptional piece of culinary history would be expected to fetch a significant sum of
around $3,500.
That's great.
It's wonderful to see it.
Thank you.